Hey everybody, welcome back to JapanSauce.net. Happy 2021! As you can see, I'm standing in front of a 2021 sign that my beautiful wife made here as decoration for us. And so today we've got something that's actually really cool again. So in Japan, there's this boy group called Arashi. Actually, they're not so much boys anymore, they're already men. But anyways, one of their main members, Aiba-kun, who's very popular, also has a different show. It's called Aiba Manabu. And in Aiba Manabu, what he's doing is he's going around all the different areas of Japan and he's actually trying to learn new things. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna try and make Aiba Manabu's food, all of the recipes. So each week, I'm gonna be going on, grabbing one of the recipes and trying to make it myself. Let's start today with something a little bit strange. It's peach pizza. All right, so what do we need for this peach pizza? Well, first we're gonna need some peaches, or momo, as they say in Japan. Try and get, about 1 or 1.5 peaches, slice them up into these little slices that look like apple pieces, right? These are all nice peaches. Get some of those. Then we're also going to need about 50 grams of mozzarella cheese. You're also going to need some custard. Yeah, you heard me right, custard. This is custard cream. We actually made this cream in our home. Another thing that we have is honey. So this honey is again just from our local store here. It's in the shape of a nice little kuma, little bear. Pizza bread. This is just normal pizza bread that you'll find at your local store, hopefully too here. All right, so let's get started. Step number 1 is you get your pizza crust and you put it on top of your cutting board, whatever you're going to be using, right, to make it look kind of neat, and you put it right there in the center. Step number 2 is we grab our homemade custard and you take a couple of those dollops and you just push it on top of the pizza. Big old dollop there, and spread it around. Spread it around. Oh, there it goes. It's getting smooth. Getting smooth now. Oh, there you go. That's much, much easier. And you keep spreading it around like so, making sure that you've got everything covered, all of the nice little edges there, because you want to make sure that every bite's going to have this nice custardy flavor. All right, so that's that. The next step is you grab your momo, nicely cut momo, and you got to layer it all around. Try and make it look a little bit fancier, right? Because you're a chef now. And maybe a nice little piece in the center. Oh, come on, you gotta admit that looks good. I don't know how it's gonna taste, but looks good. There we go. Look at that. Doesn't that look beautiful? Did it myself. All right, step number 4. Step number 4, we're gonna get our mozzarella cheese, and then we're just gonna sprinkle this all on top of it. Sprinkle it around. Make sure you get enough cheese to cover everything. All right, and here's what it looks like. We have all of our ingredients on there. Custard, our peaches, our cheese, the bread. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this in the oven. The instructions said put it in the oven for 4 minutes for 250 degrees Celsius. So I went ahead and I converted that to Fahrenheit, and that's really, really hot. So what I've done is I'm gonna go ahead and heat up my oven to 425, and then we're gonna stick it in there for a little bit and see how it goes. All right, so we finished. It's popped out of the oven. We ended up leaving it in there for about 9 minutes at about 425, 450 degrees. You just want to make sure that the crust is nice and brown and the cheese is nice and melted out all on top. And so what does it look like? And there it is, nice and brown and crispy. Every cheese bit is melted. And we can't forget about our kuma, right? Our honey. So this is the last step. What you do is, all you have to do is you're supposed to drizzle a little bit of honey all on top of the pizza. So I'm gonna try and drizzle a little bit here and there. I'm gonna go in a back and forth motion just because it's a little bit easier for me. And oh my goodness, what do you think about that, pizza lovers? We've got cheese, peaches, we got honey, we got all this nice little bread. It's a little bit different than your normal pepperoni pizza, but hey, it actually smells pretty good. Right, here it is. Here's the piece, and let's give it a go. Itadakimasu. Oh my goodness. That's actually really good. What the heck? That actually works. You get that sweetness of the honey and the peaches and the savory of the cheese and the crust. It's like nice and doughy. I would actually really recommend that if you all have the time. It's super easy. Most of the ingredients are already prepared for you. Just slap them all together, stick them in the oven, and you've got yourself an original Japanese peach pizza from Aiba Manabu. If I can do it, I'm sure all of you can do it too. All right, well, thanks for checking out this really short video about, our peach pizza recipe. I'm gonna put the ingredients and the full recipe on the site right below the video, so check that out if you wanna make it yourself, and come by every week because we're gonna be doing more of these recipes. They're super easy to do, super fun to make, and you can be making your own Japanese food from Aiba Manabu in no time. All right, thanks a lot. Peace.